Last year in 8th grade, my brain kind of works like this. The teacher would announce on Monday that the paper was due on Friday. All right, I'll get some of it done tonight. Later that night, I would say to myself, well, if it's not due tomorrow, then today's not the day to do it. Great mindset, right? That's the mentality I would keep up until Friday morning. In the past days, I had worried myself about the paper, but had done nothing about it. I ended up starting it 45 minutes before it was due. I chose the 45 minutes to get a 4-paragraph essay with question citations written. I have 4 days, 96 hours, 5,760 minutes. But yeah, I chose the 45. I got a 72 on that paper, and I do make straight A's even when I procrastinate. That was my wake-up call. Procrastination isn't something that just starts whenever you get your first phone. The Greek poet Hesiod, writing around 800 BC, cautioned not to put your work off till tomorrow and the day after. When you Google procrastination, by definition, it's the action of postponing or delaying something. I would add purposely to that definition. In Latin, pro means forward and castinare means tomorrow. If we wait too long to do our work, we can get it jumbled up. This can cause stress and consequences. People who procrastinate face higher stress levels than those who don't. We all get to choose what we do with our time. Do I watch another episode on Netflix, or do I finish my science lab? Now back to my story. I got a 72 on that paper, but I still completed that semester with an A in my class. Why? Because I had procrastination with a fear of failure. During that semester, I still procrastinated up until the end, but I knew I wouldn't let myself get below an A. Was my grade good? Yes. Was my sleep schedule good? No. I could have prevented all this if I just did my work ahead of time and turned it in before the final due date. Now, some people might say that they work better under pressure, but the more time that you leave yourself to do in a short period of time, the more time you lose for yourself. People who argue that they work better under pressure, you might work better and be more productive, but is the stress leading up to it worth it? Will your product or performance have a great result? The causes of procrastination have been explained by doctors. They can range from a low self-confidence to a lack of structure. As we grow up, our parents set a routine for us in our daily lives, a so-called structure. And as we grow, more stuff come into our lives. It could be a sport you started playing or a job you started working at. We start to steer away from these routines. The problem is, these routines have time incorporated for us to do our work and to do what we want to do. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has to have a routine. Personally, I just choose to go with the flow. But as we steer away from these routines, we lose that structure. 2 accountability coaches have explained the various different types of procrastinators, and I'm going to tell you about 2 of them. They might relate to some of y'all. First, we have the actors. These people convince themselves that they work better under pressure, and they shorten their time to get things done. Then we have the people who depict themselves as lazy. Let me tell you something. People who procrastinate are not lazy. I mean, planning out how you're going to waste your time takes a lot of energy. I'd like to tell you the lessons that I learned from procrastination. First, my teacher left me a paragraph of notes which I obviously wasn't excited about, but I chose to turn my procrastination around. We should all find motivation to do our work. Personally, in the next semester, I started doing my work earlier and turning it before the final due date. Who knows? During those 45 minutes, my computer could have died, or we could have had a fire drill. By turning my work in ahead of time, I learned that I create more time for myself and took stress off my shoulders. I also didn't think about the final due date all the time and was able to enjoy the time I created for myself. Oh, and I had more time to sleep. Planning out your time to do your work and to do what you want can benefit. So, although our lives are constantly changing every day, some people might benefit from establishing a daily routine. Don't wait or hesitate. Don't wait to pursue a goal till next week or even next year. Don't wait to do your paper until 45 minutes before it's due. I know, I'll never do that again. Start your goal early. Now, I'm going to do all those things, but starting tomorrow. Thank you.